Hello, true duelists. My name is Craig Fee, and this year I've been thinking I'd like to attend some more YCSs, and I bet some of you would too. After all, it's the premier home for Yu-Gi-Oh!, the best chance for you to show off your skills to desperately try and go X and 2 by the end of 12 to 15 rounds of Swiss. And if you aren't X and 2 by the end of day 1, you get the honorary pleasure of scrubbing the fuck out and attending all of Konami's wonderful various side events. Things such as Time Wizard. No, wait, never mind, we don't have that in North America anymore. Things like the Genesis side event, because you aren't quite good enough for modern Yu-Gi-Oh! So what about modern Yu-Gi-Oh! But more do-do-do? Tempting, no? So consider this a bit of an advanced guide. I'm not going to go over the things that you probably already know what to do. I don't need to tell you to bring a deck box or one of the other plethora of things that everyone always brings with them to every YCS. No, instead I'm going to be focused on some of the more less talked about things that you should do to prepare to attend Yu-Gi-Oh's most premier event, provided you aren't actually good enough to qualify for the WCQ's Worlds or something else that Europe only gets. Who could pretend that that continent truly exists? The number one thing that truly is not talked about enough in regards to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community is also the number one thing you need to do in advancement for a YCS. That's right, line up your monthly shower with the start of the event. Much like the competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Scene, there is a meta to the shampoo aisle. You can of course go for the tier 1 results of buying a separate conditioner and shampoo to make the best of your cleanliness habits, although if you're more of a budget-minded player, you can always go with the good old-fashioned 2-in-1 conditioner and shampoo. This is included in the video because I bought it for the gag and need to justify the purchase of a product I will quite literally never use. Thank you, me. Don't worry, I lost the receipt. But it's not just shampoo you're going to have to worry about. After all, your greasy ass hair won't get you disqualified from an event. No, that's going to come from your stanky ass pits and or ass. That's right, it is an official rule in the Konami rulebook. You cannot smell like shit while playing the game. And that means that you need to go ahead and clean those pits and ass, and go ahead and buy a shampoo of your choice as well. And of course, to cap it all off, it's not enough to clean, you also must maintain. Go ahead and grab a deodorant of your choice. Again, a varying tier list of options. The full video and in-depth guide exclusive to the YGO Strats membership channel that really exists, I promise. The other thing you're going to want to bring with you is a trade binder. Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game is best known, of course, for trading stock prices of individual cards. If you really want to fit in with the contemporary modern day duelist, when you bring that binder, make sure to fill it with your most expensive and sentimentally valuable cards so that you can show off to anyone who wants to look at it. If you're a true duelist, you might also go ahead and package it in the single most expensive binder you've been able to acquire for yourself. The key, of course, is to make it look incredibly desirable and well put together so that when people look at it, they can go, wow, that's really well done. Are you willing to trade any of that? And at that point, you tell them, none of this is for trade, I'm just here to show you that I own these things. It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Version of Pokemon Go, pointlessly flexing about menial accomplishments of having gotten a better, more marginally sparkly thing. Now you might be wondering, why would you want to put it in such a pricey binder when I could just put it in a simple 4-card one available at my local game store? And that's because the key to a YCS is, of course, overwhelming panic and anxiety. You need to have not only your most expensive high-rarity cards in your deck, all your most valuable and useful side deck cards, and of course that binder with all the bling you can handle, because that way you can have a moment of panic anytime you put your bag down, worried that it's going to be stolen. The key to succeeding at a YCS is, of course, always being mildly concerned about your possessions no matter what's going on and no matter where you are. The trade binder also acts as a means to communicate with fellow duelists, so that instead of being the freak on the sidelines lingering over other people's conversations, you can partake in it to mildly brag about a first edition D-Boys because you didn't pull Rescue Rabbit in 2011 and you will never forget. And of course, depending on which YCS it is you go to, there's always the chance you could run into your favorite content creator and or professional duelist. When this happens, make sure to accost them, because they are not real people, they are simply entertainment figures for our amusement. I'm sorry, you wanted to be treated like a person? Why are you being such a fucking character then? Now, of course, we could get lost in the nuances of what it is exactly that constitutes accosting and annoying someone you're a fan of and simply asking for an autograph, but I don't care to. I'm going to leave that to intuit on your own, because if there's one thing that true duelists are, it's socially aware. Because there's nothing wrong with asking your favorite content creator or online personality to sign something, a favorite card, or anything of the sort, unless, of course, you're asking them to sign Trap Trick Sarah. That's right, we're hardline pivoting into the story about Gage, and not that Gage. No, I mean the Gage that approached me at the 2023 NAWCQ and asked me to sign Trap Trick Sarah. This cannot be the only thing that I've signed. I signed a handful of other things there, but I really need someone at some point to bring me a card that's not Trap Trick Sarah. Please, God, that can't be. He approached me and he gave me this mat as well. I didn't request it. He shouldn't have done that. I've done nothing to merit a gift. Why is this something I've received from anyone at any point in time in my life? I'm sorry, you wanted to be treated like a person? Why are you being such a fucking character then? So if you follow these 2 or maybe 3 things I had in this video, I think you too could be comfortable at the next YCS. Don't believe me? Just check out these real testimonials from real duelists. My name is Jesse Cotton and I'm telling you to shower. Hello, it's me, literally Joshua Schmidt. This is all true and I agree with it all. Hey guys, it's me, Pack. Subscribe to my Metafy for the next shower spreadsheet. So head on down to a local convenience store near you, pick yourself an overpriced stick of deodorant, and get ready for the next YCS, because it's gonna be a sweat show. Coming to a town near you. Unless you're European and don't live in like Leo, France, or Bologna, Italy, because those are the only 2 YCSs Europe seems to get ever. Nobody knows why. They instead get opens, and I don't know what an open is, and quite frankly, the discussion is closed. Hit subscribe. My name's Craig Fee, YGO Strats. Not only will you impress your smoking Italian wife, but you'll also become a true duelist, and that shit is key to a YCS. After all, it's the home of Premier Yu-Gi-Oh! A chance to hone your skills and meet other people. And even if you scrub out in day 1 of the event after not being able to get through 12 to 15 rounds of Swiss with an X and 2 record, that's a problem because you're bad at Yu-Gi-Oh!